Hi, I'm Amy with Momma-Builds. Come build with me. So today I'm in my natural texture pack and I've been exploring some of my modern houses and suburban houses, kind of checking out the differences and changes that have been made to my builds because of the update to the natural texture pack. And with that, I've been really excited to kind of explore some of the building materials that I haven't really used that much of in this world and to kind of give them a try and see if I can't try some new methods of building and use some building materials that I haven't used much. So, first off, you're probably going to notice the pale oak. The pale oak definitely has kind of like this dirtier, darker gray feel to it than it did before, or at least that it does without any natural texture, without any texture pack of any kind. I like it. I don't dislike it, but it's definitely darker and more obvious than it is in the natural Minecraft building area. So today I wanted to kind of show you this build that I just did. I just finished it today. I didn't end up having a time to do a tutorial because I had to build for like 20 minutes and then go take care of a kid or pick up a kid or do something and then come back and work on it for another 20 minutes. And so it was just too much stopping and starting to be able to do a video. But this is it. This is a really beautiful suburban house. I will tell you this, I did not mean to make it so huge, which I feel like I have to say a lot, but I really didn't think I was making it that big. And then I ended up doing a second story on top of it, which then just gives it even more gigantic space. So I do love the outside living space. I do have a fireplace on the inside and outside of the house right here. I think that that turned out really beautiful. But I love the white oak with the gray concrete. It's the darker gray concrete and then obsidian. This is obsidian right here. I wanted something that would go with the pale oak and the concrete, but would be stand out, be different, that I could use in little bits of pieces here and there throughout the build, and also something that I just don't use that often and that also looks different than it used to. So let's go ahead and check out the inside of my house. All right, so as always, we have a nice porch. It's not a covered porch, but it's just a nice open porch. I love that. You can see the pale oak doors are different. I really kind of miss the other pale oak doors. I really liked them. They looked kind of like barn doors. There's nothing wrong with these. These are perfectly fine, but I liked the old ones a lot as well. So it's a Momma-Builds house. So of course we have an entryway right here. It also has the staircase for the upstairs, but we're gonna come and look at the downstairs first. So you come in and you have this kind of big, I don't know if you can call it a great room because I do have some walls and some separations going on that I don't have in all of my houses. But our big formal like living areas are all right here. We have a nice big living room with two big couches, this beautiful fireplace with mantle. Like I said, there's a fireplace on either side. I did decide to do some obsidian between the two, although originally when I did it, you could see out to the back and there was no wall, but it kind of bothered me, so I decided to close it up. We have a beautiful dining room. Nothing huge, nothing crazy, but a nice size. And then we have a Momma-Builds kitchen, lots of cupboards and counter space. We've got a fridge, double oven, double sink with little hand towels, and an island with stool seating. So this is definitely a Momma-Builds kitchen. It's just built in, which I don't always do. A lot of the times I leave my kitchen completely open. This one I decided to just kind of box in a little bit, more so that I could use some more obsidian. I wanted to bring that obsidian from the front of the house in, and so I thought it could line some walkways and also do the fireplace. So in the corner here, I do have a little den. You could easily put in doors, which in real life you would probably want to do since den is usually like a workspace. But we've got some bookshelves, some seating and desk area so that you can work on the computer, do homework, or whatever. Then obviously this is the door that goes out to our table and barbecue, little outdoor space, and then our little sitting area with our fireplace outside. So I really like it. I love it. I love how it turned out. I think that it looks super nice for a living space. So then we come in here, and this is kind of a gigantically huge living room, but I like it. So I have this big built-in TV. I'm thinking of like the 90s and the early 2000s when we had like all of these different movies, your collection of movies that you could watch and stuff. So we've got lots of space for movies or whatever. I don't have, I could have brought in um, lanterns, but I decided not to because I wanted to keep it kind of darker in here because this is the room where you're watching TV. Then I have a little sitting area over here with lots of this pretty artwork and just lots of storage with the bookshelves. Then you come in here, and this is going to be our master bedroom. It's got two big chest of drawers. I did decide to bring in I guess it's not glowstone. I forget what it's called. But this thing that you can add, the block that lights up, I forget what it's called. But you have the lever here so you can turn it on and off. So it's like lamps, right? So I've got these two lamps on the side of the long dresser and then the two lamps on either side of the bed here. I just liked because I was able to use the crimson fencing and kind of bring in some of that um, magenta to go with the purple. I have a lot of purple in the house just because I wanted something that would go good with the gray and the obsidian. And then this is the master bedroom. So we do have a master ensuite here, toilet, double vanity, and a shower. I just decided to use white because it's nice and crisp and clean. And it looks like I forgot to put a flower in him. So we'll do that real quick. So I like it, it's ample space, ample storage. I like it a lot. So then this is the hallway that goes out to that entryway, but we've got two more bedrooms and a bathroom here. So this is a really nice sized bedroom. I think this is like as a kid, this would be a great bedroom. We've got a double bed, a big dresser, some chests, and then like a little study or desk area. It's like perfect size. Then in between the bedrooms is the bathroom. This would also be like the main downstairs bathroom for guests to use. We've got extra storage, the toilet, double vanity, and then the shower. So lots of space. Chose to do white in here as well just to keep it kind of crisp and clean. And then at the end of the hallway, we have the third downstairs bedroom. It's decently sized, double bed as well, nice big dressers, and a study area as well. So, kind of this crazy, kind of a long, crazy hallway, but I guess it's fine. So, that takes us back out to where the front door is and the big main, like, formal living area. So we can go around this obsidian wall and go upstairs for the bonus space area. So up here, I kind of think of this as like this cool, I don't know, like teenager hangout or something. It'd be a great place to have like a party, and entertain and hang out. So we have like this sitting area here just for fun because it was kind of dark up here. I decided to bring my lamps up there. So I've got lamps on the side tables. We've got another TV with a big lounge couch kind of like downstairs in the family room. We have a little like mini bar or kitchen with a game table, eating table, whatever you want to call it or use it for. But I just thought that would be kind of fun, play card games, have your friends over, hang out. And then the upstairs, it has its own bathroom for guests to use. It's got the double vanity, a nice size shower. It's just white like the other bathrooms. And then there is one bedroom up here. So this would be the fourth bedroom in the house. I decided to kind of incorporate some of the colors of that picture. So we've got the pink and the teal chests, chest of drawers, lots of space, lots of storage. So overall, I actually really like how this house turned out. When I was building it, I was getting a little nervous because of the size and the scale, and I was just thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to take me forever, and not only going to take me a long time, but I was having a hard time kind of deciding where to put things. But overall, I think I really like it, and that if it were a real house, I would probably love it quite a lot. So overall, I really like how it turned out. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the new texture pack, like the pale oak, the obsidian, some of the things that look a little different and have had some changes, like the decorative pots. Those are kind of smoother and have a little more detail to them. So, as always, you guys, please like and subscribe. That really helps the algorithm and push my videos out to more people that might be interested um, in seeing Minecraft builds, and it supports my channel, which is also very helpful. Also, feel free to comment and let me know, what are you thinking about the updated natural texture pack? Do you build with the natural texture pack? How are you liking the changes? The suburban house, what do you think of it? Would you build a house like this? Do you build like this? I have a lot of questions. I get to do a lot of talking and sharing, and sometimes I wish I could hear from you and what it is that you're building and how you do it too. So come on back for more and let me know what it is you'd like to see more of and what you're enjoying. And as always, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day and keep building.